The 2017 XXL Freshman List was just released a few days ago. A lot of people have a variety of different opinions on it, so today I'm going to give you guys mine in this video. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at the 2016 cover and the 2015 cover just to compare this year's class with them. Taking a look at the 2016 cover, in my opinion, they got two superstars on this list, Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi. They make hits, they're still relevant, but besides them, they also have some solid other artists who will be relevant long term and will have a solid career, such as Dave East and Denzel Curry, just to name a few. But then compare the 2016 cover to the 2015 cover and you'll see a drop off right here. Artists like Dej Loaf and Fetty Wap aren't relevant anymore. Kid and K-Camp, I'm not sure if they ever were. So if you compare the 2015 to the 2016 cover, it's definitely not as powerful. So where does the 2017 cover stand between these past few years of XXL Freshman Lists? I'm going to be breaking down the 10 artists on the cover and put them into categories I came up with for them. The categories are possible superstars, rap pop, which is a genre I just completely made up, artists that will have solid careers regardless of hits on the radio, the unknown, and relevant in 2016. Let's cover the possible superstars on this cover first, starting off with Playboi Carti. A few months ago, I made my XXL Freshman predictions video, and I had Playboi Carti making the cut. But I also said I didn't really listen to any of this man's music. I just knew he had a strong, passionate fan base, and he was going to drop a project soon, and that project slowly grew on me. He has a lot of solid songs on this project, such as Magnolia, Woke Up Like This, and New Choppa, to name a few, that all have a combined total of millions of plays, which is crazy. It's kind of crazy to see guys from SoundCloud blow up like this and just go on to the XXL cover and most likely will have a successful career down the line. Carti's definitely the artist to look out for on this XXL cover, but the other possible superstar in my opinion is XXXTentacion. He was on my XXL Freshman predictions video as well, but I didn't think he'd make the list considering I thought the whole jail situation would have held him back. And it didn't, obviously. Just like Carti, X has an amazing fan base, but a lot of the fan base only knows one song, and that one song is Look at Me. And personally, I'm not a fan of X when he makes this type of music, but luckily, he has a variety of different tracks such as Garrett Revenge, Looking for a Star, Slipknot, and a bunch of tracks with Ski Mask and Slump God that make me say, alright, I could give this man a chance considering he doesn't always just make one type of sound, which is amazing. By far the most unique and versatile artist on this XXL Freshman cover, and I can easily see him making some radio hits in the near future. Those are the possible superstars in my opinion. Let's move on to the rap pop artists. Starting off with A Boogie with the Hoodie. I didn't listen to much of A Boogie prior to my XXL Freshman predictions list. It wasn't until Kodak Black dropped his album Painting Pictures where he had a feature with A Boogie, and I really liked that song. That was probably one of my more favorite songs on that entire album. He had a nice hook on it, and I feel like A Boogie's the type of artist that will eventually go down the line and have some nice mainstream hooks that can easily be played on the radio. Even the track Drowning, him and Kodak Black seem like the perfect pairing when it comes to collaborations. I really like that combo for some odd reason. But I definitely need to be listening to some more of A Boogie's music just to get a better feel for him as an artist. Next we have PMB Rock, who's another solid pick for the XXL Freshman cover. I'm not upset with any of these picks so far that I've mentioned for being on the cover. Carti, X, Boogie, and PnB Rock all are deserving to be on this year's cover. The first song I heard from him was No Time, and ever since then I've been listening to him kind of off and on, and all the music that I've heard from him so far, very love oriented, or just singing about females. I can see why people like him, but I probably won't ever sit through his album and just put that on repeat. I don't feel like that's a thing that I would do. And the last artist I have under this rap pop category is Kamiya. Not gonna lie, when I saw the cover, I asked myself, who is this? Why is she on the cover? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably had the same thought. Where's Famous Dex at? But luckily, that's what the XXL cover does. It opens up new people that never heard of this artist to look them up and see what they're about. And surprisingly, I've heard songs from her before, but I just never knew who she was. She was on Lil Yachty's album, Teenage Emotion, with YG, titled All Around Me, and that was probably my favorite song on that album. She saved that track. And probably the biggest reason why she's on XXL this year is because she has a track with Drake and YG, Why You Always Hating. It's rap politics, you know, it's about who you know and all this other stuff that I don't understand and you don't understand. But I'm interested to hear more from her. I'm open to new music. I'm not going to call the XXL cover trash just because I personally never heard of like 2 or 3 artists on this list. How do you know an artist is trash when you've never heard of them? You know, see the logic there? So hopefully she does well and she isn't a flop. Now let's move on to 2 artists that can stand on their own feet without hits on the radio, but hits are always nice. Let's talk about Kyle. SuperDuper Kyle has been on YouTube and SoundCloud making songs for the longest time now, and it seems like this spot is well deserved. Out of all of these dudes, I feel like he's the dude that has been grinding the most and deserves the spot most. You've probably heard of a song, I Spy, with Lil Yachty. That's the song that got him popular, and that's probably also the song that made XXL look at him and say, yeah, we'll put him on here. I know XXL gets a lot of heat for putting these quote-unquote one-hit wonders on the cover so early. I mean, last year it was Designer. They do this because they expect that artist to go out and make another hit single. But I wouldn't really classify Kyle or this next artist as a one-hit wonder, considering they make good music. Besides that, you just have to go out and find it. Good music isn't always on the radio, you know, it's what's trendy, it's what's hip, that's on the radio. So we should probably start talking about Amine then, right? He had one hit song, Caroline. He had another okay song, Red Mercedes, which he actually got Missy Elliott to come on a remix of that, so that's pretty cool. And has yet to drop an album for us to listen to and critique. And there's been a variety of different artists that get on XXL without actually dropping an album. They usually do that after. They use XXL to promote their album, and then we listen to that said album. So hopefully he drops one this year. His hit single Caroline just went triple platinum, so I don't see the point in holding the album off until next year. So hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Now let's go on to the unknown, and that is Ugly God. I'm not upset with Ugly God making the list. A lot of you guys in my predictions video said, where's Ugly God? I personally just thought Ugly God was an internet thing, you know, just like Amine. He doesn't have a debut album out, but also unlike Amine, I don't think he has a platinum record. His hit song's Water has like 29 million plays on YouTube, and has a project, The Booty Tape, dropping in June, so this month, in which he has a lot of the tracks produced by himself. So that's cool, you know, he's rapping, he's producing. But how serious are we going to take Ugly God? The internet loves him right now, but hopefully in time he can stay relevant with this character that he is. I like his music, but I just don't know where his career is gonna head. And hopefully in the freestyle and cypher he has some bars or makes it entertaining to watch and listen to. Lastly, these next 2 artists I know the least about. I know they had popular songs in 2016, and one of the artists is MadeinTYO. His biggest song, Uber Everywhere, was released in 2015. He's one of those guys where XXL might have just looked at him and said, we kind of missed our opportunity to put him on the XXL cover, but we'll put him on this year. You know, we missed our opportunity last year, we'll put him on this year, and hopefully he sets off, considering he does have a song with Big Sean, and that's doing kind of well. But out of all of these 10 artists on XXL, he's probably the artist I'll be listening to the least. I just don't really feel his songs, and I'm not saying he's going to be a flop or anything like that, but he's just not on my radar. Hopefully the cypher and freestyle and his future projects put me on more to his music, but I'm not feeling MadeinTYO. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. Some of my friends said he was a guaranteed spot, and it looks like he was right. He wasn't on my radar, that's for sure. I feel like guys like Famous Dex and even T Grizzley have more of a buzz right now than him, but I could be missing something. Lastly, Kap G, another artist that I wasn't really familiar with. He had a hit song in Girlfriend, but in my opinion, he has a better song. He has a feature with Young Thug, Don't Need Him, and I really feel that song, but I don't know. It's MadeinTYO and Kap G, not dudes that I feel like are gonna pop off the way XXL expects them to. I mean, I could be completely wrong. They're the dudes that do this every year, and I'm just the dude that makes my own predictions, and I'm usually 50% right or less right about the predictions. But his project Super Heffa doesn't seem to be doing as much numbers as it probably should be. Again, I feel like you could easily put him in the 2016 cover, but at the same time, that cover is stacked looking back at it now. So 2016 was the perfect year. 2017 feels like kind of a reach. It's cool to see a Mexican in the rap industry. Not that many relevant ones out there. We'll see what happens. Overall, I think the 2017 XXL Freshman cover is not worse than the 2015 cover, because that one was pretty bad, but not better than the 2016 cover. 2016 was really good looking back at it a year later. But let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this year's XXL Freshman cover. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? And please don't dislike it just because you don't know, like I said, 1 or 2 guys on the cover. Don't be that guy. But you know what you can like? You can like this video, check out some other videos on screen right now, and share it around any social media. I'll talk to you guys later.